as I said, that our research do focus on core subjects as well. So when I was mentor at AccioJob, I noticed this thing that students should focus on core subjects. So operating system, DBMS, and OOPS should be a very strong part of their technology knowledge. And along with that, in DSA, they should focus upon trees, graphs, and dynamic programming level problems. And yeah, and project level, it's fine for them. So one of the learning while I was in tower research from last years from my summer intern was that on the daily basis I used to learn a lot. So it was one of the best thing I would say for tower research capital, that it's not a repetitive problem I'm getting daily. I'm getting new challenge daily while I'm working. So if I'm working on the same project daily as well, daily I'm getting new problem and I'm tackling it. So it's a huge learning base for developers at our research capital.
Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good. Today we have Vibhor with us. Vibhor is someone who is working as a software developer in Tower Research Capital. All of you who do not know what this company does, Vibhor is going to be telling us all about it. He is also a mentor here at AccioJob. Today we will be discussing how he converted his internship at this company to a full-time opportunity. We will also try to understand what do companies like Tower Research Capital exactly do, that they are one of the highest paid companies in India, and what is HFT all about, and if anyone wants to apply in TRC, what is exactly the process. So the whole conversation is going to be really insightful and fun. So do make sure that you watch it till the end. And before moving forward, take a moment to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you're always notified on all our upcoming videos. Now, without wasting any more time, let's welcome Vibhor. Hi, Vibhor. Can you quickly introduce yourself for our viewers?
Yeah, sure, Shivani. Hey guys, so I'm Vibhor. I persuaded my BTech from Delhi Technological University with major in computer science. So, in case we talk about my tech stack, and the profile in which I'm working currently is that C++, Python, and web development in Modern Stack. Along with that, in my journey, I worked as a mentor at AccioJob. I worked at in campus as well to provide front end development work there, and I did my summer internship and winter internship at Tower Research Capital, and now I am full time developer at Tower Research Capital. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, Vibhor, this internship at Tower Research, was it something that happened through your college only, or you applied offline?
Yeah, so this was an on-campus drive from Tower Research Capital for summer internship earlier, and then for winter internship as well.
Okay, it was when you were in your fourth year of college, right?
So I did summer internship in my third year and winter internship in my fourth year.
Okay, got it. So, Vibhor, can you tell our viewers a little bit about how the entire, this whole internship process is for Tower Research? Like, what kind of questions do they ask in this internship, and how is the selection process like?
Yeah, so selection process, I would say our research selection process is smooth, though it's kind of core subject they do ask more. So basically, as our research is a HFT form, that means high frequency trading or algo trading, we can say. So they too traded by a software. So we have to write softwares which can trade automatically, cancel trades automatically, and perform market trading by just understanding the history. So there is no manual interpretation of how things will go, how stock price will go up or down. These are just software based things. So what they need is that the developer should have a knowledge of very little things in C++, low latency C++, and core things which are very interested, like to make C++ very fast. So in
Hmm.
order, so for example, I can give one example of threading, multiprocessing. So when to use threading, when to use multiprocessing. These are some of the concepts they do ask in interviews. Along with that, they ask coding problems as well. So from dynamic programming or trees and binding with the databases or something around that, they do ask coding programming like that as well. And if we talk about how interview process goes, so they took my online interview round, online coding round first, and then followed by three interviews. So two were technical interviews, and the third one hiring manager round. So these were the interview steps.
Okay, so that was the about the internship. So, Vibhor, can you like tell us when you were an intern, what kind of projects you were working on, and after you converted into a full time role, so what is your role all about? Like, is it connected to some extent, or like up तुम्हारी profile थोड़ी सी change हो चुकी है?
Okay, so when I was summer intern, I was working on one database project that stores data of Tower Research. Further, in my winter internship, I worked on a trading platform, and that was kind of front end project and back end too. And currently I'm working as a backend developer there.
Okay. ठीक है, cool. So Vibhor, when it comes to the selection process of this company, like and the questions that they ask in the interview, DSA questions, do they ask like is it the medium level questions, easy to medium, or do they ask very high level sort of questions?
It's medium to hard.
Okay, good. Okay, so that was about your selection process in the company. Now tell our viewers a little bit about what does companies like Tower Research exactly do? Because काफी सारे जो students, especially like because these companies come to your colleges like tier one, tier two colleges, tier one especially. So a lot of people coming from tier three colleges, they don't exactly know कि इस type की companies करती क्या हैं. So tell our viewers a little bit about that.
Okay, so basically Tower Research Capital, as I told, is a HFT or algo trading. So HFT basically means high frequency trading, in which we trade at a very small amount of time. So if we
Hmm.
talk about time, that is in nanoseconds. So we place trade in nanosecond and do trade in nanoseconds. So we cannot manually do that, and nanosecond it's not possible for anyone to just click on a mobile screen and then place a trade and to cancel it and to
Hmm.
complete it. So we do develop softwares for that, and software trading or algo trading is done at our research capital. So
Okay.
basically by software trading, different softwares work on different strategies that to trade in market based on market price and other things.
ओके, सो ये जो लाइक तुम लोग जो भी स्ट्रैटेजीज बना रहे हो, इज इट ओनली फॉर द लाइक यूएस मार्केट और लाइक फॉर द इंडियन मार्केट एज वेल?
For global market.
For global markets. And what like do you guys have any competition in India as well? Like are there any other companies that are also doing the similar thing in India?
I'm not allowed to talk about this.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So let's move to the second question, Vibhor. So like you mentioned कि mostly जो software developers are, they are like helping make company the algos so that they can like trade in nanoseconds, right? So maybe can you tell us like what other kind of profiles are there in the company so that we can understand like what do people do like apart from the
Yeah.
software?
So basically, apart from software development, there should be a person who is studying software, when to trade and when not to trade. So those profiles are known as quant traders or quant developer. So quant
Okay.
traders and quant developers basically develop strategies, and they tell the software when to trade based on historical market data.
Hmm.
Another profile at Tower Research is completely based on core engineering that we do work in, provide support to quant traders and quant developers, providing tools for trading and for market data. And the
Okay.
third profile, which is managing profile of hiring manager, corporate services, and other profiles.
Hmm. Okay. ठीक है. So Vibhor, next question that I'm going to ask you would be that a lot of the times, like you know, when people are good coders, they would want to go for top FAANG level companies and probably work on tech, which is like mostly to do with these companies, like basically कुछ अच्छा build कर रहे हैं या फिर maybe in the startup thing. But in TRC, like it is mostly about finance, and obviously you guys get paid like really well for that, and it is like a very like intelligent sort of a job. But it is like a hard choice, I think, for some to make. So why did you decide to like not go for all those product based companies which are like highly known and give you amazing entire your career trajectories obviously change? Why did you go for this role?
Okay, so I learned about HFT thing in my second year in the end, when my internship season was about to start. Then I first heard about our research capital, and
Okay.
so I thought that how it is possible for someone to build software that can trade in market, that can place trade in market, and then that can win over manual trades. So this was a thing which clicked in my mind, that we do have these facilities in our country or in our technology as well, that we can develop software that can directly trade in market. So this was the
Okay.
point when I decided to go in Tower Research like form.
Okay. ठीक है. So Vibhor, ठीक है. We have discussed what kind of technical
And
questions. हाँ, sorry.
regarding the point that in FAANG companies we do have different problems. No, we are having similar problems here as well. We do solve challenges, we do solve multiple problems which are directly related to technology only. So how to solve things, how to make things simpler, how to code problem in a way that code runs very fast, that is known as low latency C++. These are some of the very interesting problems at our research capital that we do solve.
Okay, got it. Okay, so Vibhor, my next question would be, we have already discussed the kind of technical questions that they ask, like related to DSA. When it comes to HR rounds, like what kind of people are they looking for? What sorts of personality traits? Can you tell us a little bit about that, like the kind of questions that they ask?
Yeah, sure. So they generally do ask that team spirit, how much team spirit the person is having. Have you ever worked in a team or not? In our hackathon, how much projects you are having and how have you contributed to your projects? These are the questions they ask. They might ask something about financial knowledge. If you have that, it's bonus. Else, it's optional as well.
Okay. ठीक है. So, Vibhor, when I talk about this whole industry, like making a software, software wherein you are basically coding something which is like doing trading for you in like nanoseconds, how do you see AI actually like changing? And like, do you think there is going to be any effect on this kind of profiles when it comes to AI, or do you think softwares will always be needed when it comes to algo trading?
No, software will always be needed when it comes to algo trading because there are various compliance restrictions of market and government as well included. So we cannot completely rely on AI thing.
Okay. Okay. So my next question, I think, is going to be something which a lot of people want to know. That we all are aware that HFT companies pay highly to their employees, right? When it comes to developers, or if you're a quant or a developer, anyone, right? So can you maybe comment on that? Like, why are the salaries are so high in these companies?
So salaries are basically medium to high, and this is because the work they are having is directly influencing market. I'm not saying influencing word is maybe wrong, but they are directly placing trades in market, which is very critical for government as well, for nation security as well, and everything. So in case you are having very much risk while doing any task, so that
Hmm.
is the main reason they are paying high to their employees.
Okay. Okay. So now let's talk a little bit about how is the life at TRT, right? How is the work culture like? This office is in Gurgaon, right? And
Yeah.
you can just tell us like how is the work culture like? How is it?
Okay, so if we talk about work culture, earlier I used to think that work culture is very hectic, will be very hectic in tower research, but that's not the case. We are having very smooth timings of the office as well, and along with that, office parties and other things are too good at our research capital that it minimizes all the work that we do in complete day.
Hmm.
So providing food and ambience and everything is too good at our research capital that work culture is, I would say, it's very good.
Okay. So currently you have plans of like staying in this company. You're not
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
are you also like studying something else, or you are fully focused on your work right now?
No, I'm completely focused on my work right now.
Okay, amazing. So, Vibhor, now this question is going to be for people who are coming from tier 2, tier 3 colleges, right? Because their colleges do not have TRC coming in for their placement season, right? So, if they want to apply to this company, and even like any other HFT companies, how can they go about it, like off campus? And if you can share the process for that.
Okay, so every company, not only HFT and other companies as well, do have their careers page on their website, and similarly Tower Research also do post their openings on careers page. So in case they want to apply, they can directly apply through career page, and then hiring managers will follow up on them.
Okay, so that is like the only way, not LinkedIn or any other, like you cannot
If
ask
you
for.
if in case, yeah, you can ask for referral as well. So in case you want to ask for referral, you can directly contact any of the employer over LinkedIn, and you can talk to them.
Okay, ठीक है. And when it comes to selection process, are they like heavily focused on just your understanding of fundamentals of DSA, or are they also looking for projects that you have built on the side?
They also look at projects you have built. So basically, if project is along the way they are looking for, so if they are looking for database developer, and in your projects you have done very good database, then they will talk about that. So it's mix of both knowledge of DSA as well as your projects.
Okay, and are they specific about languages as well? Like, do you supposed to know C++ only, or any other languages also
No,
fine
no,
with you?
no, any languages is fine.
Okay, got it. Okay, Vibhor. So my next question would be around some sort of advice, because you have been working as a mentor with us for a long time now, right? And you have had interacted with a lot of kind of people, right, coming from especially tier 3 colleges. So while those interaction, you must have noticed the common mistake that these guys are making while learning, or maybe while basically understanding the concepts of coding. So maybe can you share that with our users, like basically what common mistakes that you see a lot of students keep making while they're in college, and what all they can do so that their entire coding journey is a little bit smoother and they apply those lessons in life.
Okay, so as I said, that our research do focus on core subjects as well. So when I was mentor at AccioJob, I noticed this thing that students should focus on core subjects. So operating system, DBMS, and OOPS should be a very strong part of their technology knowledge. And along with that, in DSA, they should focus up on trees, graphs, and dynamic programming level problems. And yeah, and project level, it's fine for them. So
Cool, Vibhor. Okay, so I think these are the questions I had in mind. Anything else that you would like to share with our viewers, or any anything that you think that was a learning for you all this time, and people can make a use of it?
So one of the learning while I was in tower research from last years from my summer intern was that on the daily basis I used to learn a lot. So it was one of the best thing I would say for tower research capital that it's not a repetitive problem I'm getting daily. I'm getting new challenge daily while I'm working. So if I'm working on the same project daily as well, daily I'm getting new problem and I'm tackling it. So it's a huge learning base for developers at our research capital.
Okay. So I think what people can apply on their lives would be that they should be just very much consistent with their learning. Whatever they're learning every day, they just do maybe one or two questions daily, and then that will help them a long way.
Yeah, that will help.
Amazing. Cool, Vibhor. So that will be all from my end. Thank you so much for taking out time to do this with us. I hope people watching this will find it insightful and start preparing, right? And thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you all liked it with Vibhor. And if you guys are also interested in learning a little bit more about Tower Research Capital, then you can just go to their website and see what all things they're doing. You can also get in touch with people like Vibhor on LinkedIn. They'll be happy to help you out if you want to apply in these companies off campus. And if you are someone who is learning coding from scratch, you can just go to our website and give the skill eligibility test. This test will definitely help you understand which path is best for you, whether it's MERN stack or Java full stack. Both the courses have amazing instructors, and if you have any doubts, you can just go and book a one-on-one session with them. They'll be happy to help you out. And if you guys are new to the channel, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you're always notified on all our upcoming videos. Thank you so much.